After a little while of listening to Louis Simmons, listening to Westside Barbell guys from back in the day, it becomes very apparent that really the two biggest... This guy's insane. Check this guy out. Not a single fuck given. So this guy all morning has been threatening to come and poke me in the eye while I'm squatting. He just walked straight past me. Jesus Christ, what a bird, man. Not a single fuck given. You know what? I'm not scared of him other than the eyeballs. So let me put some freaking goggles on. This guy. Let's put my freaking eyeballs out. Alright, no worries. Alright, brother, I'm ready for you. This is the first time I've had this bird essentially hunt me down like a freaking assassin. Now, the only thing I'm scared about... The hell is he doing, man? Jesus fucking Christ, man. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Look at this guy. What? The hell's wrong with this bird, man? You insane? You want to take a 100-kilo man on, huh? Oh, shit. Hope you guys can see this. This is one-on-one with a bird. What you want to do, man? Got pretty good claws on him. You guys didn't see this? Well, this video is going to go on forever unless I... Catch you later, brother. So I get out today. Take this off. I get out today to squat and this guy just literally jumps out of nowhere like a meter away from me with the bar on my back, and I'm thinking to myself, well, this is a crazy bird. Now they tend to swoop down on people all the time, and you know, I guess the recommendation is protect your eyes, protect your face, because they've got these beaks, you know, and they got this these claws. I mean, they're not going to kill you, man, but they can poke you in the eye. And so I got these out and I'm like, all right, no worries. I shoot him away a few times, and each time he was coming back, man, I'm like, man, this guy's got a death wish or something? I could, you know, he's clearly walking up to me, so I could literally just take a broomstick and whack him over the head and kill him. Don't want to do that. But I do want to scare him. Ran him around in the backyard for a few times, he flew off. Anyway, let's see if he runs around the house and comes back again. What a bird. Anyway, after that bit of a detour, after you watch Louis Simmons talk about training, strength training for long enough time, you quickly realize there's a few exercises which I think are responsible for the majority of their greatness, in my assessment. I could be wrong. But I've listened to a lot of Louis Simmons and he's explained a few scenarios where it's just like, that makes no sense. The first thing is box squats. He swears by them and he says that it's the greatest thing when it comes to squatting, box squats. The second thing, I think, it's the sleds. Sled pulling. Pull a sled for volume, lots and lots of volume, and you will strengthen all the required muscles in your body, in your hips, for you to be able to kind of squat and deadlift really well. So today I woke up and feeling stiff. The adductors don't want to play. I can't squat. Last night, as I was thinking about the session from yesterday, doing 10 sets to 10 with the bar and 10 sets to 10 with 60 kilos, really wide stance, I thought to myself, what is the point of all that? Why am I doing that? Like, that is insignificant weight. Why don't I just do body weight and for lots and lots of volume? I mean, this is, one-on-one training. When you get introduced to something new, when you get introduced to something that is really, really weak, you hit it with a lot of volume, a lot of hypertrophy stuff. So then last night, as I was sitting there at the computer thinking about this, I was like, all right, I got up, wide stance, and I banged out 100 wide stance squats. They were shocking. They were not even to depth, but I lit myself up. Glutes, adductors, quads lit up. This morning I wake up and I'm like, wow, okay, this is not going to go anywhere. So then I did another 100, got to the SSB, worked up to a 180. I wanted 3, but it was a crappy feeling, all in my lower back. I had no strength left. So I did just a single, and then I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, I can call it quits there because clearly I don't have it enough in me. And then I just sat there and I thought to myself, okay, the conjugate method, special exercises, what can I do to kind of help me? That's him. He wants to get in. And so I thought, looked at the tire and I thought, why don't I do some sleds? So I went out today with clear skies. Yesterday it rained all day, so there's nothing freaking left in the sky. Blue skies. So I took it to the park and I did 2.5 Ks. 2.5 Ks. It was a little easier than I was expecting. That's because he's picking a fight. What is going on with him, man? It was a little easier because there was a lot of debris on the footpath from all the storm yesterday, and so the tire's kind of skipping along every time it hit some sort of debris. So I ended up doing 2.5 K. It was all right. Hips feel really warmed up and nice and whatever, and so I thought, okay, that was really, really good. And so I feel really, really kind of nice about the whole productivity of the session. Really nice about the productivity of the session. I mean, this video, man. Every time I think about something, I get interrupted by this damn bed. Anyway, what a shocking video. I'm losing my train of thought. I'm happy about the session. Really productive. The sled pulls saved it. It got out of my routine for a little while there, but I'm going to reintroduce it. Like I said, Louis Simmons always talks about box squats and sled pulls. He talks about a number of situations where he, doesn't do anything for an X period of time other than sleds, comes back and pulls a PR. And it's like, makes no sense. So the sleds are very, very good, especially for somebody like me who clearly has a weakness of the hips. Pushing the knees out, that's a hip strength thing. And so this is why I'm really crap at wide stance, anything, deadlift or squat. So I'm gonna try and incorporate a lot more of that in the coming days, if weather permits. I'm not gonna be doing this in the damn rain. So let's see how it goes. But yeah, a little bit of chaotic kind of programming right now. Like, I don't really know what I'm gonna do each day. Last week I was like, I want to do box squats every other day to different heights. Now it's like 2 days without doing box squats at all. Doing wide stance. Tomorrow I want to come in and do box squats. I don't know what height or whatever, but I'm also thinking to myself, like, I know Louis Simmons spoke about like even training twice a day, like with his, what he calls special exercises. Or as he says, spatial exercises. For a long time I was like, what does spatial mean? Spatial exercises, but it's special exercises, which is basically accessories. And so, the sled pulls are one of those excellent things you can do, and you can do until the cows come home. So I mentioned 2 exercises, box squats and sleds, And I think the third thing is the reverse hypers. I mean, that's what constantly he raves on about. He used to rave on about and talk about. And then all the lumberjacks from whatever country in Scandinavia, I keep getting confused. Those guys that had like really good deadlifts, and this is how the whole sled pull came out. That's how he developed it, because he heard about these guys tying timber to themselves and walking it back to wherever they needed this timber to be. And all these guys have really good deadlifts. So, this is where this whole thing originates from: really strong hips, strong glutes. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I've realized that, I'm so weak in the wide stance that I need to supplement wide stance with something. And I'm sitting there brainstorming. I can do box squats. I can do these 100 rep sets. But as Louis would say, one of the best things to do for your hips is sleds. So I hope to be doing this a bit more. The good thing about sleds, man, is that there is no eccentric loading at all to it. So the recovery is quite good. So it's all concentric. So you pull it, stop, pull it, stop, pull it, stop. There's no eccentric loading. And as we all know, eccentric loading is the thing that does the most damage to our muscles, to our bodies, and which extends the recovery the most. So you can do a lot of volume with this stuff. Granted that you pick the right weight. You don't want to be doing freaking 2 tons for 10 reps. You want to be doing light weight for long walks. I think he used to say 400 yards. I did way more than 200 or 100 yards, 200 yards, or something like that. I can't remember now. I'm gonna have to dig it up again and listen to Louis talk about it. But anyway, 11-minute video here. Do you guys want me to open up this thing and see where the magpie is? Here, let's see. Let me open this thing up. It's probably planning the next swoop. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. It's the first time I've had this encounter with a bird. You guys, he walked straight past me, man, like 5 centimeters away from me. Now, that's a ballsy bird, man. That bird's got balls on him like crazy, man. He didn't give a shit. It's like me walking next to a dinosaur. Anyway, appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.